Hello and welcome to Our Year with the Ears, our daily vlog where we relive our year living in the Walt Disney World resorts in 2019. Today is day 215.
It is moving day once again, but we will no longer be staying at the Polynesian. We have really enjoyed being at one resort for almost 2 weeks, but there are so many amazing resorts at Disney, and we do enjoy being at different ones throughout the year. Today we are heading over to Beach Club Villas to stay in a deluxe studio. So we got up early, packed up all of our stuff, and called Bell Services to take all of our luggage. This was earlier than we normally do because we have breakfast at Kona Cafe. Finished all the Instacart food that we had, so now we're heading over and we're gonna try breakfast. I had to get the Tonga toast because I love French toast. It's one of my favorite breakfast items and everyone has said it's amazing. So I decided to order it. This is multiple layers of Texas toast stuffed with banana with strawberry sauce on top. Sounds amazing, it looked amazing, but it actually didn't have as much flavor as I expected for it being so much fruit and everything. I didn't really taste the banana at all and the strawberry sauce was okay. I actually liked Robert's food more than mine.
Yeah, I tried the Tonga toast too, and I just didn't get the hype. I don't know if maybe we got a bad piece or what. The breakfast that I got, which was the Loco Moco, which is rice with a hamburger patty and chorizo gravy on top and then eggs on top of that and salsa. A little bit of heat from the chorizo, but it was a really good flavor.
It was.
I loved it and Alyssa did too, so we both kind of wanted a little bit more food. I did order a small side from the Kona Island, which is right next door. It's the counter that has all the pastries and stuff. There was a coconut macadamia nut Mickey-shaped muffin, and it was really good, especially with my coffee that I got. They do have really good coffee up here. Of course, it's the Kona coffee. After we finished our breakfast, we headed downstairs, called an Uber, and took that over to Beach Club so we could check into our studio.
We waited in line and got all checked in. They did tell us it would probably be a while until our room was ready. Love the solarium here at Beach Club. Beautiful area and usually really quiet. There usually aren't very many people there. It was beautiful today as well, but we decided, you know what? We're really close to the parks. Let's head over to Hollywood Studios. So we walked over to Hollywood Studios and the first place we absolutely had to go was the Frozen sing-along because we love coming here. I know it's for kids, but I don't care. We have the best time and today was no different. We sing along to the songs, we enjoy the jokes, especially when they're themed jokes to the time. It was just an amazing experience because today happened to be a really great day for the jokes, for the singing, and there was a little kid behind us living his best life and loving every single moment with the songs, with the jokes, and it was so much fun to watch him as well because that's part of the fun of Disney is seeing other people enjoy themselves.
Want to start?
Wherever it's
If you understand. I couldn't help overhearing your story. We couldn't help oversmelling you. Any chance you know how to spell the word boy? Because B-O. You know, I did help Anna.
But put me in summer in Alvia! Relaxing in the summer sun.
After Frozen, we headed next door basically to Star Tours. I love that ride, really excited. It has a short wait, so we went and rode it, and I always enjoy it, even though they never picked me to be the Rebel Spy. I guess probably because I wear things that are not exactly Rebel inspired when I'm on the ride, more like the Empire side of things. Well, whatever. Over towards Launch Bay, we were gonna go see if we can meet up with a couple of the characters there and see them. And while we were heading over there, one of Alyssa's friends from Indiana, who actually recently moved down here to Florida, not too far away, messaged and said, hey, we're in Hollywood Studios today too. We'd love to meet up. So we told them, hey, we're heading to Launch Bay. If you want to come over there, we can meet you. We're waiting in line to see a couple characters. So they came over and met up with us, and we waited in line to see BB-8. Well, we got in line to see BB-8. It said it was a 15-minute wait, and it was about 2 minutes. So we went in and saw him, and he was not happy with my shirt because he said that Boba Fett was a bad guy, and I disagree with that. I told him he just works for the highest bidder and the Empire happens to have more money. If the Rebels paid better, he'd come work for the Rebels. But you know, he didn't care. He was all stuck on his ideals and everything. I don't know.
We hung around in the park just chatting with our friends for a little while before we went our separate ways. Robert and I went towards the front to take some pictures because both of our, I guess is what you say for guys' shirts.
They're all unique clothes. That's, yeah, unique clothes. Yeah, I see what they did with the name there. I just figured that out.
And then it was time to head back to the resort. We're really hoping our room is ready soon. So we decided to walk, but on the walk it actually started raining, of course. But thankfully we have Robert's amazing lightsaber umbrella, so he got that out. So he was holding the umbrella and I was trying to record, just updating Instagram stories. And so I was recording with my phone and I was like, hey, come here, let's do this real quick. We are enjoying our somewhat rainy, leisurely stroll. And as you can see, that did not go as planned. Thankfully, it didn't happen again. We did get the recording we needed. But sometimes things happen, and it was actually funny. It didn't hurt. We were both cracking up the rest of the way back. Every time we went to record, we'd just start laughing all over again. So he did put the umbrella away so that we could record, because I was a little afraid he'd do it again. We were almost to the resort when we got the text that our room was ready. We're like, awesome, we can go do our video, take our pictures. And by the time we got back, we were so hungry. We had burned off everything we had eaten at breakfast. We're like, I don't think I can record. I'm starving. So we decided we had time. We're gonna eat before we go record.
Things on the menu. They have several items listed on the menu that are unique to the lounge and some that are good. It's one of my favorite things on the menu. Of course, it's hot outside, so you don't necessarily want to chowder all the time, but I really enjoy this. And we also got an order of the meatballs that they had. These were a lot bigger than we expected and had a lot of really good flavors. Good, the cheese on top. These were kind of our appetizers, and we wanted to get something quickly so we could start eating because we were really hungry. Started off with these, and then we ordered our entrees.
I ordered the Chipotle barbecue chicken flatbread, which sounded really good. When it came out, it had a lot more green on it than I anticipated for a flatbread, but it was still really good. I really enjoyed this, and I didn't even finish it. Which
is a good thing, so you'll have leftovers for another meal. I got the bacon cheeseburger, and the server told me that it was one of his favorite cheeseburgers on property. And I was like, okay, guy, like, I can't say that this is gonna be better than the bison burger. I have a hard time believing that. I've had some really good burgers. I got it, I tried it. It was not better than the bison burger, but I will agree, it is one of the best burgers I've had. I don't know what the blend of meat was that they used or what seasoning it was or what the difference was, but it was a very good burger. I did not eat the whole thing though because we had the soup, we had the meatballs. I ate about half the burger and then saved the rest so I'd have some leftovers for another meal too. Once we were done eating, we did head over to our room at Beach Club Villas, the deluxe studio, took some pictures, did our 360 pictures in the room, and then recorded a room tour for Facebook and YouTube. So like we said, this does sleep up to 5 people. You have on the right, you have a queen size bed first. And then over there you have a couch that pulls out into a queen size bed. And then here you have a twin bed that pulls down out of the wall. You are a little bit limited on storage options in these rooms because of this extra 5th bed though. So these drawers you have here are actually very small. You can see how shallow those are. So you've got some small drawers there. You have the closet we just showed you. There's a little bit of storage there in the coffee table and in the end table there beside the bed. And that's pretty much all you've got here. And you can see the entire tour linked in the description below and up there in the corner.
Once we were done with pictures and video, we called Bell Services. They said that our luggage had been transferred already, so they brought it up for us. We started getting settled in, and we got the stuff we needed for s'mores, because at Beach Club, they actually have to bring your own. Well, we had the Instacart order, so we do have our own. So we took it down there, and we were surprised at how many people were down here at the fire pit. Normally, there aren't very many people here, and so we talked to the cast members, just have a really quiet time. There were tons of people here today. We've never seen this many people at the fire pit. Apparently everybody wanted to roast marshmallows today, and some of them did bring their own stuff for s'mores as well. We both ate a couple s'mores. We didn't get dessert when we were at Ale and Compass Lounge, and so we knew this was our dessert today. So we had a couple s'mores each and just sat there enjoying our time out there. And we noticed that the sun was going down and it looked really pretty. If you've ever been out by Crescent Lake, it has gorgeous sunsets basically every single night. But we didn't want to keep our chocolate out too long, so we headed back to the room to leave that there and then decided to walk around the lake. And sure enough, we got to see the most amazing, incredible sunset. But the coolest part was, because the sun was so low, we actually got to see the moon with...
Normally it captures pretty good pictures, but getting the moon and the sunset was impressive. And honestly, I could take pictures of the sunset out here by Crescent Lake every single day. They're always so unique depending on the clouds and what type of day it's been, but I love this area at sunset time. Probably my favorite place on property.
After walking around the lake a couple times and enjoying the sunset, it did get dark. When we came back around, they were actually playing Ratatouille for the movie Under the Stars, and enjoyed the rest of the movie, and then headed back to our room. And that was the end of our day today. So we'll see you tomorrow
For our Year with the Ears.